Alrighty then, ladies and gents, and welcome back once again to Cycling Around Brisbane. Today is the final part in our journey, starting from Nundah, heading all the way up to Chermside via the treacherous Sandgate Road and Hamilton Road, and then following the Downfall Creek Bikeway all the way out here to Nudgee. From here, we are going to continue further east till we hit the Gateway Motorway and the Gateway Cycleway, and from there, we're going to take an express route all the way south to Nundah, with a little bit of exploration along the way. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you at the next interdiction. Here we are crossing the Shorncliffe railway line. This train line continues all the way out to Shorncliffe, though currently it's terminating at Sandgate, the station just before Shorncliffe, while they're doing restoration works at Shorncliffe Station. Shorncliffe, if you remember, is the place that we rode around in the last series of videos, so that might give you a bit of an idea of where this train line heads. One day I might do a ride along of this train line, or perhaps even some of the other ones. We'll see. It's an idea. Anyway, back to the video. And as you can probably hear, we are now approaching the Gateway Motorway and the Gateway Cycleway. This will take us south all the way to the Jim Sawley Bikeway, where we will continue to follow that all the way back into Nundah. Don't mind me there as well, just practicing riding without hands. It's a skill I'm slowly learning over time, and I am getting better.
Oh, here's Pete going. I reckon if we were riding the other way, we'd be passing the cars. It's always a satisfying bit about bike riding, when you pass the cars.
Now, if we were to continue north on the Gateway Bikeway instead of south, we would meet up with the section that we rode on in the last series of videos around Deagon. And, in fact, as we continue to ride south, we're going to meet up with another section of bikeway that we rode a little while back in another video, which was the Boondall Wetlands Bikeway. We'll be taking a different route today to get south to Nundah, but I'll let you know when we pass it by.
Getting the hang of it slowly. Starting to get cool again.
And here we are at the junction for the Boondall Wetlands Bikeway and a whole bunch of other stuff too. If we were to turn right here, we could head down to Nundah via an alternate route, or we could continue north up the Boondall Wetlands Bikeway, or we could continue down Nudgee Road all the way to Nudgee Beach, which I do plan to show you at some point, but not today. Anyway, we are now travelling on the southernmost part of the Gateway Bikeway, and this will take us all the way back to the Jim Sawley Bikeway. And here we are, finally meeting up with the Jim Sawley Bikeway. To our left there was the offshoot that will take you along the last stretch of the Kedron Brook, and continuing on this stretch here will take you all the way to the beginning of the Kedron Brook Bikeway, which we'll be seeing eventually.
I'm going to need to slow down a little bit, I think. Although, I kind of want to go for a bit of an explore briefly. Very briefly. Yeah, this is interesting. Short but sweet. I am a bike.
Well, that was fun. Yeah, I just decided on impulse there to do a little bit of an explore. And very shortly, I'm gonna take another little offshoot and see what's down there.
There's another road there. mucky and wet.
This little offshoot here takes you along Southern Cross Way as opposed to keeping alongside the edge of the Kedron Brook. It definitely has a lot more scenery than the other route, and feels very much off the beaten track. The pathway does eventually connect back to the Jim Sawley bikeway, so if you do head down this way, there's no need to backtrack. You can just keep going straight through.
Up here, there should be a branch off the Toombul Road. Yeah, it's pretty wet right now, isn't it? Get home. Ooh, that's some cool air. Air conditioning and a half. Whee! Spooky gravel, this is. Spooky gravel indeed. This is some deep stuff.
And here we are finally back at the Jim Sawley bikeway. As the sun sets, we continue from here through towards Nundah.